I am going to start first in my sky, I think. And I have a good example of the colors here. Use a combination, markers, colored pencils, crayons. They all have their place in this. I'm going to start out with markers first because those are the most vibrant. So, I could set up a color scheme. I could say I'm going to do warm colors for the buildings, then I'm going to do cold colors in the background. I could say absolutely no matter what I do, I'm going to do gray for the road. Maybe that's the first step I'm going to do, and then I'm going to use the yellow stripes and then blues in the background. I don't know. I really haven't decided yet. I like to do mostly analogous colors. Those are the colors next to each other on the color wheel. And then do a pop of something different. So if I wanted to do all blues in the sky, I would probably do all blue and a stripe of pink. Then I would go down to the trees and I would add all the green up here with a pop of red for apples or maybe just dots. I don't know. So we'll kind of see how that goes. I am going to start with just the gray down here. So let's find the gray in the little container. I know it's in here. Oh, that looks black. Ah, here it is. And I want a yellow. Now, I don't know which yellow. So let's take our scrap piece of paper. I'm going to go more towards the middle of it. Let's see if I still like this gray. Yeah, I think I like that gray. I don't want it to be black because I don't want it to be super dominant. And then do I like that yellow? I don't know. Oh, yeah, I think I like that one better. All right, so here we go. Remember, when coloring, I usually do the outside first and then go inside. Outside first and then the inside. And remember what I said about a pop of another color? So I'm going to leave one little stripe for a different color, probably an orange. I don't know though, I haven't really decided yet. Now most of this I'm just going to do very quietly and then I'll be able to move the video up so much faster. But right now, remember, it's one stroke next to another, next to another, next to another, so that you're filling in the vast majority. Now, if you get to a certain spot and you're like, oh my heavens, this is just taking so long, so then you just stop. And if I leave a little bit of white here and there, I'm okay with that, because you're going to be adding some amount of texture on front. Now, that wasn't my most favorite thing to do, but, you know, it works out for me. Now, I used very long straight lines on this. You know, I want to give it some kind of texture. So even when I'm using one color, I can do that. I have my diagonals going this way in wavy lines. So how about, I'm thinking ahead now, how about doing straight diagonals down this way? Now, if you're going to go off the page like that, make sure you have something under it. Can't tell you how many times I've had to get the cleaning stuff out to get things off my island top. So, uh-oh. Hit a bump in the road. Ha 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 ha. Now where it overlaps, it's giving you a kind of a different feel for texture. Don't worry about going crazy, 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 getting all those white spots. You can always catch those next time if you really want. Or what we can do is just cover them with the texture. I kind of like how that's looking. Now, as you see, I changed my mind partway through. I was going to go this way, and then I was going to do this, and I thought, you know what? I really want the viewers to see the city. So one way to do that is to literally point them in that direction, as I did with my street. So now because I want everything pointing this way, I'm going to go ahead and do the diagonal in this direction. It's a very subtle thing, but I think it kind of works. All right, so right now I need to start thinking about what else I'm going to do. So we talked about those different pops of color. So I have to start thinking about that. All right. So I know I'm just going to do circles all in the tree. Ooh, I know. Maybe I'll do leaf shapes. And I have decided to do all kinds of crazy leaf shapes. So I'm going to start out with leaf shape like that. So this one is going to have all of those leaves. And then I'll go into a different leaf shape for the next one. Now remember, this is yours. You get to do what you want. That's going to be my pattern this way. And then I want to come up with a different one for the next one because I don't want them to be all the same. Sometimes repeating is great, but we're going to have a lot of repetition in the sky. So let's go ahead and do that in this one. And this one in between. Well, boys and girls, this is where I'm going to stop. That way you can get busy on yours. Remember, it's all about what you are going to do. How are you going to put the pattern in? It should look nothing like mine when you're done, other than it's a cityscape. I am looking for a cityscape. We've been talking about landscapes long enough. So it's now time to move on to the cityscape. So I'm going to stop the video here now, and then you decide how you're going to approach it next time. Don't forget, save that junk mail. That way we can get started on the next layering and the real texture. Right now we're creating all this beautiful visual texture, but we want to add a whole nother layer so that you'll have some tactile texture also, or texture that you could feel if you could reach out and touch it. So thank you for your time, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.